Wrestled a kid from Somerset who was 285, and I remember the coach from Somerset before the match, like, he looked at me and he told his kid, his 285 kid, he was like, "Oh, you got this guy, like, he's small compared to you, you know, like, he's nothing." And so we wrestled for the full 3 periods, and I ended up winning by points.
So there's one match, I don't remember where it was, but coach had asked me to cut down to 160, and I did, and then he still bumped me up to 170 on that match. And it was this really buff dude from Booker T. And he flipped me over and almost broke my neck. And I got a point for it, that was nice. And then, it was my favorite match because not only did he almost break my neck, but I also beat him after.
Run that over!
I came back to Cooper City. This was my second year wrestling, and I actually got my first win there, my first pin. It was Western, and I don't know, man. I just had so much drive to win that first match.
That kid looks like a fucking retard, dog. Look at him. He looks like he's breaking his spine.
Peter sent him onto his back on there, and I pinned him.
You ain't about to pin with a Peterson, though. You ain't about pinning him with a...
My first match was against Western.
You got a lottery! Run him! Drive! Take your elbow! Take it deep!
And my second was Cooper City. I won both.
I was beating kids up pretty good that day. The first 4 matches, I pinned them all, every single kid, no problem, easy. And then that led up to the 5th match, which was me versus Dominic Venturi. I remember that because I had been waiting for that match all season long. I both just wrestling tough, you know, working the ties, you know, upper body stuff, because we're both some big upper body wrestlers. He was winning 2-1 going into the 2nd period. He went down. Once he was getting up, I didn't let go. I switched to a single leg. I lifted it to my armpit.
You go, press it, single up!
A wrestler of his stature shouldn't have done this. He put his head down to his knee and kind of gave me a cradle.
Uppercut trick! There you go, lock it up! Cradle!
I deserved the match. I fought well, and I ended up pinning him. It was the biggest pin of my career. That was the biggest sense of accomplishment I ever had, so it was a pretty good day.
I wrestled him before, and he like slammed me and slammed my jaw against the mat. So I got really mad, and I was like ready to beat him up. He shot on me, I cross-faced him really hard, and I spinned around and got my 2 points, then let him go, and then I did the same thing over and over and over and again.
McCarthy, I wrestled with Shaman, some swole kid that I thought I was going to lose. I went ahead, Peter sent him 2.
Get back! Go! Sit back! There you go, Brian!
He started going for the head, right? He was trying to get me to go down. During that time, we were both pretty even. Once I moved on there to try to do something else to get away, he just flatted out.
Go, Sam! Go for it!
Yeah!
very end before regionals and districts. One had like one tournament after the other, and it kind of felt tiring. But also felt fulfilling after it was all over.
I remember the third place match for districts. I remember I wrestled a kid from Pace, and he was pretty good. I mean, he was a tough match. And I ended up pinning him the next round.
The district finals, the kid ran through everybody. He was a senior, and I was in 10th grade, and then I was ranked 1 in the district, so I got to watch him wrestle and stuff. So in the district final match, he came out hard and was trying to bully me around, but he got tired in the second period and the third period, and I wound up pinning him and beating him up, and he quit.
Was at districts against Isaiah Martinez, and I had wrestled him like 2 weeks before, and he had pinned me in the second period. And so when I went there at districts, I had my mindset, and I just went for it.
Push the tempo.
He had me in a front headlock, and coach had told me not to like put the same side as he's on up, so I put the other leg up to like kind of balance it out. And his leg got a little too close, so I reached for it and I got it, and I picked it up and I took it to a single.
I want to do that. Hey, go, drag, go. Yeah. Cradle.
Took him down, and then we went out of bounds. He got rushing on me, and oh my God, coach has been teaching us this move since like day 1. The 360 double, I ripped my arm out, came around, hit him with a double, landed on the mat. He tried rolling me over, he didn't succeed, and I slowly moved over to the head, locked up a cradle, and pinned him. That was the best move I ever hit all years.
From that match, because he was upset from the first match from district. So when we met again, he was mad, like he wanted his revenge. When we shook hands and stuff, he looked at me and he told me, like, he whispered, he was like, oh, I'm gonna beat you this match, like, you're not beating me this time. And I was like about to pin him, and he was fighting it so hard. And I just remember him saying, like, he was like, I'm not gonna let you pin me, I'm not gonna let you pin me. And the period ended, so I didn't get to pin him there, but then I ended up pinning him the next round, so that felt pretty good, you know, like having that second match with him, but still winning.
When I was losing 2-0 to the number 10th kid in the state, and I hit a tilt. That got me 3 points, and I got up, so that was 5-2, and yeah, I beat him, and I went to the regional finals, and I got second to a big black kid.
And I went against Isaiah again, and beginning of the match he tried going for that Russian again. I tried his 360 again, but I didn't get it. And we went out of bounds. He tried shooting a double on me, and I just hipped over and put him onto his back and got back points. I don't know what else I did, but he ended up on his back again. I got more back points. And I beat him by points that day. And I was alright.
going to states, I really never get nervous that much. But my first match I lost, but I got cotton mouth and I was very nervous. So my second match, I knew I had to prove myself and try to get the win to stay in the competition. So I wrestled another senior in my second match, and I pinned him in the third period, and I beat him like 11-2. And it was a great win for me. I beat him up everywhere, from top, bottom, and standing up. And then my third match, I wrestled another kid that was a senior. He looked like a 30-year-old man. But yeah, I lost, but next year I'll be back and I'll be placing. That was one of the best experiences I had. Omar's very funny. He's shy around people, but when you get to know him, he's funny, and we had a blast. Nestor couldn't stop laughing. I kept making him laugh, but yeah, we had a great time. I can't wait to do it again with them.